What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Annevanne, and today I'll be starting The Witcher. Been waiting for this for so long. Seen the season 1 already. It's not on the channel, unfortunately, though I saw that on my own time. Didn't really have a channel at the time. But season 2 is here. The first episode is called A Grain of Truth. And before we get into this episode, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, that'll be available on Patreon. Link in the description to that. Yeah, I like Witcher. I like it quite a lot, so much so that, well, I knew about The Witcher before the show came out, but I really got into it when the show came out. I hadn't played any of the games, although my friends have been nagging me to play those games for quite a while, and then the show came out, and then they asked me to see the show as well, and so I did, and I really liked the first season of it, and so then I played the first Witcher game. I haven't played the second and third yet, but I have bought them, and I will play them soon as well. I'm just not sure whether I should play them on the channel or just play them on my own. I might play 2 on my own and then do 3 on the channel. Not sure though. Let me know if you would like to see that. But yeah, you know, got the shirt. Look at that. Toss a coin to your Witcher. It's a game, you know, the game Witcher, not the show Witcher. Although I love Henry. Love him as our boy Superman Kal-El as well. So it's pretty good. I've got another shirt with, you know, Henry on it as the Witcher as well. You'll see that in the next episode. But another thing that you should know is I loved the world of The Witcher, right? The continent, I should say. And so I went ahead and I bought all the books, all of them, every single one of them. And I started reading The Last Wish, which is supposed to be the first book that you read. And I finished the entire book. I did not move on to the next one because I don't like to read the books before the movie or shows, right? Because it's almost always disappointing, the shows and movies. So if you know the books first and then you watch the movies, you'll be disappointed with the movies, or in this case the show. But if you haven't read the book first, just watch the show, you're satisfied with the show, and you move on to the book, and you still kind of get the best of both worlds. And so that's why I stopped after The Last Wish. I still have the books right there. That's where my cupboard is. It's all there. I just have to read, and once I read them, I'll make videos on those too, let you know what my thoughts are on that. And yeah, so after we finish the show, I'm not entirely sure how many seasons it's going to be. I'm assuming at least like 6-7 seasons, but we'll see. So I do know a little bit about this world is what I'm trying to say, but not too much. And I think they've covered pretty much everything from the Last Wish, the first book, in the first season. It's like it's a bunch of short stories, and they tell pretty much all of them in the first season, I think, except one, which is right here. So the one story that they did not tell in the first season is going to be told here. It's called A Grain of Truth. It's about Nivellen, and you know what? I'm not going to talk. We'll just watch and, you know, we'll talk about it at the end. So yeah, I'm very excited. And yeah, after this episode, then I know nothing really. Well, I'd still know like about the world and stuff like that, and the characters a little bit, but I don't know the story basically is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, here we go. Without any further ado, if you're new to the channel, well, get used to that, because that's not going away. A Netflix series. I am watching on Netflix, by the way, for the full-length reactioners, for patrons.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
I'm a merchant!
Right. Okay, cool. There it is! Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this music. The song, Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, and this music I've been listening to on repeat after I saw season 1, man. There's like metal and, well, all sorts of covers for Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, and I've pretty much listened to all of them. Is this Sodden Hill? I think it might be. Yes, okay. Logan Forts is there as well.
Not today.
Not today, little boy. Oh my. Yeah, I'm so glad they went with the mature rating for this, because this just would not work. Like, look at that. That is insane. This just would not work in any other rating. Okay. Okay, so she's trying to find Yennefer, yeah. I thought that their armor, you know, in the last season, yeah, it kind of looked like a ball sack, you know, but
Marian soldiers, 5,000 dead.
hope they
20,000 of theirs.
wow. A lot of deaths.
You won't find her in your visions.
Yeah.
She's gone.
I mean, she might if she goes through all of them, but I get the point. There's quite a few people, quite a few to go through.
Yennefer.
Vengerberg. Geralt! And there's Roach and Ciri. School of the Wolf. Like the little medallion he has.
I've seen this.
Right.
Where is she?
And who are you to her exactly? We won because of her.
Was it worth it?
That is the question. They don't feel emotion, do they, yeah?
Will you please tell me who she is?
Doesn't matter.
She asked him that in the last season as well at the end, right? Who's Yennefer? I think she saw her in her visions, or was it? No, I think it was Geralt was calling her name out while he was sleeping. I think that's what it was. But yeah, I'm so glad that Henry is an actual fan of The Witcher, because he's doing this character justice. You know, I mean, it's very different. Well, not very. It's a little different than The Witcher in the games, at least, but it's very good. Like that scene right there. There was emotion there, but it was a bit awkward, and that's just perfect. You know what I mean? Because yes, of course they feel emotions, but they're not really used to it, so it kind of struggles with it.
You don't sleep at all.
Makes a few nightmares.
Yeah, they meditate.
The Black Knight has me on his horse. Sintra is burning.
Yeah.
You escaped.
Forgot his name. That wizard dude. He helped a lot. Mousak. Because I called him Bowsack. Because, you know, I'm an idiot, but... Bowsack, anyways.
Payment for a debt. I saved your father's life.
From what?
Your grandmother.
That's quite a story.
And your mother marrying an outsider.
Yeah. I wonder if she knows, by the way. I mean, obviously she doesn't know, but like how, like what is her father was, or the curse, basically.
I'm your destiny.
So we keep hearing.
It's my home.
Sintra isn't safe for you anymore.
What about Skellig?
Skellige. Isn't that what they say? I don't know. Pronunciations might be here and there because the games and, you know, the shows and everything. Oh, Triss Marigold.
He was stable. I don't know what happened.
Well, we get quite an introduction to her in the first Witcher game.
Sign of Yennefer. She's lost for good.
What's the Yennefer's sign? Ard. Well, actually, it'd be kind of axy from what we saw in the last season.
Do you not know the troops the Nilfgaard have in reserve?
Prisoner. What do we know?
I might be misremembering this, but didn't something happen to this guy? Rogefortz, I think his name is, in the last season.
We have rules.
Man, I should have done a recap. I didn't.
He wasn't asking permission. Yeah, bitch. There she is.
Welcome back.
They got her. Nilfgaard. I don't know why, for some reason I'm thinking of Nilfgaard in my head as Nilfheim for some damn reason.
What exactly is Cameron?
Where witches go during the winter.
It's the academy, right?
No. I place armor and elixirs.
Train.
It's my home.
Yeah.
Were you attacked because you're different?
Can't see the future like you can.
Yes, well, it was more like a dream.
Monster time? Let's go. Get the silver sword, Geralt. Stephen Geralt of Liverpool.
Easy.
Nice.
Called Axie.
Axie.
Sign.
Tasty.
Bring Rendon in.
I love that. Oh, this is the same place. Okay, all right, cool. Okay. I do like the little twists they put on these stories, you know, because the stories in season 1 were a little different, not too much, but this one's, well, it seems different because Ciri, but let's see.
An old friend.
Okay. Animal shrieks. Lovely. Roach is getting restless. Uh-oh. There's a friend.
Geralt!
Nivellen?
This is your friend.
Yeah.
Nivellen. I always thought it was Nivellen.
I'll tell you everything.
It's Man Bear Pig. Nice.
Tell me what happened to you.
That's a tale requiring wine. What have you?
That's a tale requiring a wine so
Nivellen.
Thank you so much for this.
But of course, you look lovely.
Lovely.
Whale.
that's a good one.
I told you how we first met.
No. He's not especially chatty.
No, he's not.
Roberts or wyvern infestation.
I've seen those in books.
I've seen those in the games.
To prove myself to my father by killing one first, I fell into the damn beast's lair, sliced the wyvern, snapping at my nethers. He hands me the wyvern's head and tells my father I was the one that killed it.
Tell us about your curse.
In front of the girl?
Yeah. Let's see.
I trashed the temple of the lion-headed spider, high on Godflesh mushroom. This priestess cursed me to live like this forever, alone.
You're not alone, though, are you?
She screamed something about love and blood. I've tried to end it, Geralt. More than once. I kept coming back. The wild hunts riding over the horizon, riding their skeletal horses across the southern sky.
Wraiths of Moorhawk. My grandfather saw them just before Sintra fell.
Her grandfather was a drunk.
True, but...
Days.
I've lived through a whole dark age and 3 supposed end of days. It's all horseshit.
No, something has changed, Geralt.
This time it's real. It always is. Or so you think.
Nivellen, do you have a cat?
No.
Verena, she's called.
Didn't you say you were cursed to live alone?
Cats are afraid of witches.
Yep. Ah, this is a dude, the knight.
Are you my inquisitor or executioner?
A bit of both.
Where the night takes us.
There you go.
The white flame will cleanse us all.
Yeah, but before it does, you've got her to deal with and her fire.
Helpless, trapped in the eternal darkness of the earth.
Man, I love their relationship, you know, how it started, her and Yennefer.
Even started yet. Didi.
That tickled my brain a bit.
Unlike you, I'm not one to waste chaos on frivolous nonsense.
Or burning half your force is frivolous.
Yeah, actually, I said Axie, but Igni might be her sign too. Well, they're all her signs.
You're on the run.
You've broken their sacred law. You've tapped into fire magic.
At Tissa's behest.
I'm sure they'll be most understanding. All leaders.
At least conjure me up some decent food before we get to shit Gard.
Shit. Alright, shit Gard. Just think of it as Nilfheim. I'll be thinking of it as shit time.
Elven warrior, human nature, found love, ran away against their people's will.
It's as if she's determined to do the opposite of the thing that'll keep us safe.
You remind me of an old friend, Malsac.
Mm.
You ever tried to cure yourself?
I'd many a lass with treasure to kiss me.
Malsac told me of a hedgehog man who was cured by true love.
Lucky chap. He was
Very lucky. Okay. So she doesn't know. I mean, she knows, but she doesn't know it's her father. Okay, cool.
to deserve my destiny. Come, I'm being a bore.
It's quite a bore talking to. Nivellen.
Monsters are more than just horrid looks and claws and teeth. Monsters are born of deeds done, unforgivable ones.
That's true. That's very true. Looks can be deceiving in many ways, you know. It was dark back there, and then all of a sudden it became light. Looks like a human. You know, like human feet. Looks like it.
Whoever misses your dear father's head and tells the truth.
Would... Oh. I was gonna say Kenny miss, but, well, there you go.
How did you find yourself looking after a young girl?
I promised her grandmother before she died.
Got him.
What's your plan?
I can protect her from any mark of man or monster. Perhaps that's why the lore of surprise brought us together.
Plot thicken.
A lore of surprise.
You become a lightweight, old friend. What changed you?
Who?
Right.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
The one and only.
And where is this rarest and fairest of all maidens?
Oh, she is rarest, that's for sure.
She's dead.
I'm sorry, my boy. How long ago?
Not too long.
A few days.
Yeah.
How are you not heartbroken?
He's a witcher. They don't feel feelings.
Horses, whores, and mages. All useful to a not.
One and the same, eh?
The North has won.
Should I have left my post as you did? Shirked my duties, wasted my talent.
Well...
Witches obtain children so they can feed them with magic herbs. Few who survive become witches themselves.
Yeah.
When feelings and reactions are trained out of the look of a man who's worried he's lost his touch.
The look of a man who's wondering why his old friend is cheating.
I thought so. When he touched the thing on his neck, you know? I thought there was something going on, because that can sense magic.
What are you hiding now?
I need to drain the snake and hit the silk.
Drain the snake? Go on. Oh my god. That's the cat.
I'm Farina, a friend of Nivellen.
The cat.
You were having a nightmare.
She's got eyes like a cat.
Did you like the dress?
Oh, it's so... The way she's moving.
How was you?
Brilliant, really.
Thank you.
You know, I thought he looked a bit surprised when she said thanks for the dress or something. I don't know, something like that.
I'm different. I'm not you. I'm like you.
Nice.
Alone in the heart like you. Different.
Lovely.
Why do you travel with that man? He kills things.
Things.
Monsters. Yes.
Why are you afraid, eh?
Are you a monster?
If you're not a monster, then you've got nothing to worry about, eh?
Monsters do bad things to people. Humans do bad things to everyone.
Well, some humans do bad things to everybody, unfortunately.
He loves you.
Little smile on her face.
This must be our secret until you leave.
Okay. Well, look at that. For once she didn't eat someone. Snoring like a boar. A silver sword, right? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah. Merchant is gone.
Flies.
It definitely flies, yeah.
The gate. If anyone other than me leaves this place, fight for your life. There's a brookser in the house.
A cat. There's a cat in the house. Ooh, lovely. Oh, love this music. I think it's safe to say I'll be listening to the soundtrack for days after seeing this again. Lovely. It's kind of like the mouth of Alfred, or it, Pennywise. Lovely. Hey there, gorgeous. There it is. Ord. Oh my god, look at her legs. Well, look at her entire body, actually. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, well. All good. Come on, Superman, you can fly.
Don't run.
No, do. No, do.
I don't want to hurt you.
Hey, you don't want to, but you're gonna. Oh, nice. I forgot what that's called. It's called, it's one of the signs, the protective shield. There she is. All right. Now we can really see how gorgeous she is. Getting used to the signs in the Witcher game was difficult. I mean, well, the whole combat system was kind of bad. But I have been told that the 2 and 3 are much better though. 3 in particular, it's really good. So I have heard. There it is, Panja! Oh, lovely. Let's go. You really are gorgeous. Is she gone forever? No, he's coming back. And he's got her. Well, nice censorship.
Please. Get away from it.
Ciri, you have so much to learn.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. There it is.
Mine.
My precious.
He'll come for you too.
What the hell? Is that Igni or what's going on? Is Geralt using Igni? I always confuse Quen and Hyaden. I'm not sure which one the protective one is. Oh my god, this is...
It's wrong.
What's wrong?
Wrong! Free.
You look so different without a beard. That's the, what's his name? Tolman Giant's Bane.
I let her feed on me.
But she couldn't control herself.
Yeah, well.
She was a monster.
That's not true.
That's how all unhealthy relationships go, you know? They don't realize until it's too late. Yeah, well, who cares if you loved you?
I knowingly turned my eyes away from what she did to the villagers, because she didn't care that I was cursed, not for destroying the temple, or raping the priest. Ciri. Please, don't go. Wish you saw. End this.
You're mortal now. Do it yourself.
To yourself, Nivellen. Lights are out. Slowly turning back. There he is.
When I say run, run. When I say hide, you hide. When I say get to Roach,
you get to Roach. She's a princess, you know. We'll take a... Well, we think.
I feel like I could burn the whole world.
And you probably could, from what we saw in season 1.
It makes me so afraid.
Fear is an illness. You catch it and you leave it untreated. Consume you. You face it. Facing your fear is not easy, but I am here for you. I won't let anything happen to you.
You're right.
Was that a hair on his nose like this? Because it was really bothering me. I'm like, come on, just do this. Go on. What are like drowners or something? They're normally in the swamp. They're pulling them away. Those aren't drowners, definitely not. All right, a pretty cool episode. I did know this story a little bit, so I was trying not to say anything before it happened. It was difficult. But I think this is it. After this, I don't think I know anything. I mean, if I do, I'll let you know, but I don't think I do, at least. But yeah, it was a very good episode. I liked it quite a lot. I love the music. I love the cinematography. I love the fighting, the action, you know. I loved a little bit of, you know, banter sort of back and forth that Nivellen had with Geralt. I like the little Ciri and Geralt sort of relationship building, and, you know, them coming to sort of an understanding there at the end. At the start, you know, when he's talking to Roach about it, and then at the end when he's talking to Ciri, when I say go, you go, you know. It's pretty cool. Of course, we're going to see more of that. They've only met at the end of the last season, so they think that Yennefer is dead. She isn't. We saw her. Not entirely sure who attacked them there at the end. Thought it might be like drowners, but then when I saw I don't know what they're called, like the huge spear thingies, and I was like, nah, come on, those aren't drowners. Drowners can't do that. And also you need the swamps for drowners. And I couldn't really see. Maybe there is a swamp, who knows. But it's definitely not drowners. Definitely not. Seems like it might be like humans. I'm not entirely sure though. Or like, not humans, but like intelligent beings, you know what I mean? Like elves or, you know, dwarves or those guys. Okay, so that story was very well done. It was very, very close to the way it was in the books. The main difference was, well, Ciri was not there in the books. And also I thought, now this might be like, again, nitpicking, but I thought that they didn't really show the Brooks, you know, properly. I thought because I mean, they showed it, but the way they showed her was more soft, you know what I mean? More willing to sort of play along, whereas that's not how she's way more aggressive in the books. You really feel bad for Nivellen, and well, you do here as well, especially when he's pleading there at the end and he's revealing, you know, what actually happened with the priestess. And yeah, that actor is really good. I mean, even in the costume or whatever, I don't know what that is, but the getup, right? As the boar, man, bear, pig. He was pretty good. He was convincing. I liked him. He was good. I thought I recognized the voice, but it wasn't until I saw his face and I was like, all right, cool. Now his face looks very different than Tolman, obviously, which is what I know him from Game of Thrones, that is. He's got a huge, beautiful beard. Beautiful bastard. Looks good with the beard and without him, but I do prefer him with the beard, though. It's a beautiful story, though. A story of love, pain, sacrifice, and how blind one can get. And it's something that is quite relatable in a way as well. We all have someone that, no matter what, we're there. We ignore what they do, and we support them. We're there. We're there for them. Obviously, this was a very extreme case. I hope we're not looking out for murderers and killers and bloodsuckers, bat-looking vampire thingies. But I love the little things that they have added into it. You know, in the very first episode, we got to see the Axie sign. We got to see Ard. We saw Ard in the last one as well. We saw, now I'm not sure what the shield one is. I know there's a few of them, but it's either Quen or Hyaden. And I'm not sure which one that is. Now, I do know Igni. Well, that's actually fairly simple. Igni, because, you know, fire. And then the Ard one, that's like the most common one. That's like the first one you use in the game, so it sticks with you. And then Axie is pretty unique as well. Now, the Quen and Hyaden, so one of them is a protective sort of, it's like a shield, whereas the other one is like, it's like an area of effect thing, right? So you cast it and then it affects your enemies around you, so it could damage them, slow them, stuff like that. So that's why they're very similar in a way. They're both defensive, right? Well, they can be offensive as well. Oh no, let me just look it up. Okay. So Quen is the protective shield and Hyaden is the traps and all that. All right, cool. But yeah, I'm liking this. I like it quite a lot. I'm looking forward to the next episodes. See which way they take it. What unfolds on this journey of Geralt and Ciri and Yennefer and Frangilla. I was like Francisca? What? Francisa? Frangilla, I think. You know, and Desaya and all of them. You know who. You know who. You who must not be named. Yeah, thank you for watching. There'll be plenty more other shows as well. I'm doing Breaking Bad and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'll be doing Arcane after our finish Avatar: The Last Airbender as well. And other stuff as I finish more and more. I have done Harry Potter, if you're new to the channel already, so you can see all those movies right now on the channel. I have done Lord of the Rings, also the Hobbits trilogy. Both of them. It's on the channel as well. And like I said, I'll keep doing more and more. Suggest what you'd like me to see, and eventually I'll get through it. Eventually, I'm slow, but I'll get there eventually. Thank you for watching. Like I said, full-length reactions available on Patreon. Also, you get early access to some of the videos, not all of them, on Patreon. So check that out. Shirt, link to that will be in the description down below as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, toss a coin to your Witcher. Oh, Valley of Plenty. And also have a nice